Jai Gurudev and Namaste. Today we are delighted to have two esteemed personalities with us, an expert from the Art of Living Foundation and an officer of Vedic Dharma Sansthan. We will be discussing the Parijata tree, which has both spiritual and medicinal importance. Let's dive into the conversation. Thank you both for joining us. Jai Gurudev and Namaste. It's a pleasure to be here. Namaste. I'm happy to share the wisdom of our ancient traditions. To begin, could you tell us about the origins of the Parijata tree and its significance in the spiritual context? Jai Gurudev, yes, absolutely. The Parijata tree holds a special place in Hindu mythology. It is said to be a celestial tree originally found only in the heavens of Indra, the king of the gods. It is adorned with beautiful white flowers with an orange heart or stem, exuding a divine fragrance. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna mentions the Parijata tree, saying, "Among trees, I am the Parijata." It is one of his favorites. This tree was brought to earth after a series of events that included Lord Krishna, his consort Satyabhama, and Indra. Krishna fought for the Parijata and eventually planted it on earth, allowing humans to experience its heavenly fragrance and benefits. That's right. There is a fascinating story behind how the Parijata tree came to earth. It all started when Narakasura, a demon with great power, stole Aditi Mata's earrings. Aditi, being Indra's mother, sought help, and Lord Krishna, with the Satyabhama, defeated Narakasura and returned the earrings. In gratitude, Indra invited Krishna to the heavens, where Satyabhama saw the magnificent Parijata tree. Satyabhama loved the tree so much that she wished to take it back to earth. However, Indra was hesitant because his wife Sati adored the tree. This led to a conflict, but in the end, Krishna brought the Parijata to earth after defeating Indra in a symbolic battle. That's such a captivating story. Can you share more about the medicinal properties of the Parijata tree? The Parijata tree is not only known for its beauty but also its remarkable medicinal properties. It is widely used in Ayurvedic practices. The leaves, flowers, and seeds of the tree have numerous health benefits. For instance, consuming a concoction made from Parijata leaves is said to cure joint pains, especially sciatica and lower back pain. It is also beneficial for treating stomach ulcers, intestinal worms, and improving skin health. The tree's flowers are often used in traditional medicines to alleviate fever and coughs. The healing power of the Parijata is truly profound. What I find particularly inspiring is how nature provides solutions to many of our physical ailments. In fact, the Parijata tree's connection to Ayurveda is a perfect example of how ancient wisdom can offer holistic solutions. The art of living promotes using natural remedies like these to improve overall well being and maintain harmony between the mind and body. That's wonderful. How does the art of living incorporate the essence of nature and stories like that of the Parijata tree in its teachings? In the art of living, we believe in the deep interconnectedness of all life forms. Nature, in all its diversity, is a reflection of the divine, and by aligning with nature's rhythms, we can lead healthier and more fulfilling lives. The story of the Parijata tree is a reminder of the divine presence in nature and how important it is to respect and care for the environment. Through programs like Sudarshan Kriya, meditation, and Ayurveda, we encourage individuals to explore the connection between nature, spirituality, and health. The Parijata tree, with its beauty and medicinal properties, embodies this harmony. That's a beautiful way to look at it from the Vedic Dharma Sanstan's perspective. What is the spiritual symbolism of the Parijata tree in today's world? The Parijata tree represents the divine grace and abundance. Its journey from the heavens to earth signifies how the divine constantly reaches out to humanity, bringing spiritual knowledge and healing. In today's world, where we often feel disconnected from our roots and nature, the Parijata serves as a reminder to reconnect with our spiritual heritage and the natural world. It encourages us to live in gratitude, just as the Parijata offers its fragrance and healing freely to all. Jai Gurudev, and thank you both for such an enlightening insights. Before we conclude, do you have any final thoughts on how people can incorporate the teachings of the Parijata tree into their daily lives? I would suggest people start by being more mindful of their relationship with nature. Spend time in nature, breathe deeply, and observe the beauty around you. The Parijata tree teaches us to appreciate life's simple yet profound gifts through practices like yoga, pranayama, and meditation. We can cultivate that awareness and harmony within ourselves. Yes, and I would add that understanding the spiritual significance of these stories deepens our connection to the divine. Incorporating gratitude and humility into daily life is a powerful practice. The Parijata tree, with its fragrant flowers and medicinal leaves, reminds us to live in harmony with nature and the universe, respecting the divine in all things. Thank you both for sharing your wisdom. It's been a truly enriching conversation. The story and significance of the Parijata tree will inspire many to lead more mindful, healthy, and spiritually connected lives. Jai Gurudev, and thank you for that wonderful discussion. Let's continue by delving deeper into some new aspects of the Parijata tree. Could you tell us more about its place in ancient texts and how it has been revered over the ages? The Parijata tree is often mentioned in various ancient texts, particularly the Puranas and the Mahabharata. It is described as a wish fulfilling tree or kalpavriksha in many scriptures. According to the Harivamsa Purana, the Parijata tree was churned from the ocean of milk during the Samudra Manthan. The gods kept it in Indra's garden and it became a symbol of divine beauty and abundance. Historically, it has been associated with love, devotion, and the idea that blessings come to those who are aligned with dharma in temples and rituals. The Parijata flowers are often used to adorn the deities. Its fragrance is said to purify the atmosphere and uplift spiritual practices. Some scriptures also equate the tree to immortality, signifying how divine energy manifests itself on earth for the benefit of all beings. That is fascinating. Since you mentioned its use in rituals, how do the flowers of the Parijata tree play a role in worship and spiritual practices? The flowers of the Parijata tree, called Harsingar, in some regions are considered very sacred. They are often used in daily rituals for the worship of deities, especially during early morning prayers. Because of their fragrance and purity, these flowers are believed to invite divine grace and blessings into one's life. In many temples, these flowers are used to make garlands for deities, especially for Lord Vishnu and Goddess Lakshmi. In fact, Parijata flowers are sometimes associated with the goddess of fortune herself, as they are believed to bring prosperity and peace into the household. In spiritual practices, they are used as offerings during meditation and chanting of mantras. Offering Parijata flowers to a deity symbolizes a heart full of love and devotion. It's amazing how the tree bridges both the spiritual and medicinal realms. Could you explore more of its medicinal uses in modern day health practices, especially its application in Ayurveda? The Parijata tree has been extensively used in Ayurvedic medicine for centuries, and its relevance remains just as strong in modern day healing. The leaves are particularly famous for treating arthritic conditions, including joint pain and sciatica. A simple decoction made from the leaves consumed regularly can alleviate these pains. In addition to that, it has anti inflammatory properties and can be used for treating fever, malaria, and various digestive disorders. The seeds and bark of the tree have also been used for treating skin diseases and as a tonic for strengthening the immune system. In the Art of Living's Ayurvedic practices, we emphasize using natural remedies like the Parijata tree, where the whole plant, flowers, leaves, bark, and seeds has healing powers. What is also interesting is the growing global research into the Parijata tree. Several modern studies have shown its effectiveness in treating viral infections and boosting overall immunity, especially in these times when maintaining immunity is crucial. That's impressive. Could you tell us more about any modern scientific research or collaborations with Ayurvedic practices that have explored the medicinal qualities of the Parijata tree? Absolutely, there have been several studies in recent years that look into the Parijata tree's potential in modern medicine. For example, research published in international Ayurvedic journals has confirmed the tree's effectiveness in treating chronic inflammatory conditions such as arthritis and autoimmune disorders. Scientists have also been studying its antimicrobial and antiviral properties with promising results. In fact, its ability to treat fever and infections has drawn attention in places where conventional medicine is becoming more open to integrating Ayurvedic principles. Collaborations between Ayurvedic institutions and modern medicinal researchers have also led to clinical trials on the use of Parijata extracts for treating viral infections, particularly in cases of dengue and malaria, where traditional medications may face limitations. We at the Vedic Dharma Sansthan often encourage such cross collaboration as it allows us to bridge the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda with modern scientific validation. That's truly inspiring, especially the idea of bringing ancient wisdom into modern practice. Could you share any anecdotes or real life cases where individuals experience the benefits of the Parijata tree? Yes, there are many anecdotal stories from Art of Living practitioners who have used Parijata as part of their healing regimen. I recall one particular case where an elderly woman suffering from severe joint pain found tremendous relief using a decoction made from the leaves of the Parijata tree. Despite trying several treatments, she only found consistent relief after including Parijata in her routine. In another instance, a young man who had been dealing with recurring stomach ulcers saw significant improvements after consuming Parijata leaf extracts under the guidance of an Ayurvedic practitioner. He later expressed deep gratitude for having been introduced to such a natural and effective remedy. What's important is that we are reconnecting people with nature's pharmacy, which is abundant and powerful, often without harmful side effects. These personal stories highlight how ancient healing practices are still relevant in today's world. These real life experiences make the knowledge even more relatable. Before we conclude, is there anything else you would like to share about how people can incorporate the Parijata tree's teachings or benefits into their everyday lives? The Parijata tree teaches us about patience, beauty, and grace. Just as the tree was brought from the heavens to the earth, we too should strive to bring heaven into our everyday lives, whether it's through acts of kindness, devotion, or taking care of our health. I encourage people to explore the natural remedies that Ayurveda has gifted us, such as using Parijata leaves for healing or even incorporating the flowers in their daily spiritual practices. I completely agree. The Parijata tree reminds us of the harmony between nature and spirituality. If we can nurture a deeper connection with nature and ourselves, we can lead more fulfilled and peaceful lives. Practicing meditation and breathing techniques while being aware of nature's gifts, like the Parijata, allows us to align ourselves with the energy of the universe. Thank you both for this enriching conversation. It's been a pleasure learning about the Parijata tree's spiritual significance, its medicinal properties, and how it continues to play a vital role in our lives today. We hope more people find inspiration from its teachings and its benefits, Jagadev.